Hello, everybody. This is Stu Schooley talking to you from Dutch Springs. It is the 12th of March on Friday. It's raining somewhat cats and dogs outside. Looks like the weekend's not going to be real good, but we're not diving here, so it can rain now. We just don't want it to rain once we start for the season, which is, again, the second weekend of April. We'll be at Beneath the Sea the last weekend of March. And I'm doing my polar bear plunge on the Saturday before Easter. So join us on the first weekend that we're open. Look on the website for any donations to the polar bear plunge. And join us at Beneath the Sea. Beneath the Sea also, you can get your season pass for $200. So it's the last time we got the $200 deal there, and you can only get it at Beneath the Sea right now. So hopefully we'll see you at Beneath the Sea. So my video from last week, and it looked like I was mad at everybody, at the world. Trust me, I was not. And I'm learning how to handle this videoing things as we go along, and I'm learning week to week what to do and how to make it a little bit more fun. I'll try to crack some jokes. Maybe what I think is a joke may not be what you think is a joke, but I'll try to make it a little bit more lively. And I'm going to try to smile a little bit and be a little bit more animated. So we'll see what happens, and just progress with me and stay with me as I progress on how to do this stuff. So we've had a couple of requests for different things and about Dutch Springs and the history. And so I thought what I would do, I would do maybe a 2, 3, 4 part, whatever it may be, history of Dutch Springs. Where I'm going to start is back before Dutch Springs was Dutch Springs, and I'm going to go back to about 1933. And 1933 is when the company called National Portland Cement bought 3 farms here along Hanoverville Road, over to the road to the south of us, which is Broadhead Road. So it was about 300 acres that they purchased. And at that point then, in 1933, they started to build the plant. And once the plant was done, then they, of course, started to take the limestone out of the ground. Now, we have a number of pictures from 33, in the 30s, I should say. And when you look at a picture, and you see only 2 smokestacks on that picture, then you know that was before the Second World War. If there are 3 smokestacks, then you know it's after the Second World War that they added another stack. So what happened in 1933 is that they also, the Monocacy Creek is the creek that if you come from Route 191, you will drive over to get to Dutch Springs. It's a small creek. But what happened is that the cement plant, in order to build the plant, actually had to redirect that stream. And if you ever walk over there or get out of your car at the bridge, or you shouldn't get out of your car at the bridge because the car shouldn't stop at the bridge, but take a look, the sides and the bottom of the creek are all concrete. And so they the Monocacy Creek actually went through where the cement plant was built and where it is today. So they redirected that, built the plant, and then opened up the quarry to get to the limestone. So from 1933 until the Second World War, they increased the size of the quarry by taking more limestone out of it, which is a raw material for the cement. They also, just kept producing. During the Second World War, they shut the plant down. All the men went off to war. And almost from the day that they opened up the plant and the quarry, because they had to redirect the stream, they had to pump water out of here in order to keep it dry so they can get to the limestone. So when they shut the plant down and the men went off to war, they turned off the pumps. The quarry, and I'm going to use the Q word there because it was the quarry at that time, filled up with water. Some of the pictures that we have are with water in it. and that is during the Second World War, or just at the end of the Second World War, when at that time the men came back, they started to pump out the quarry, and they started the reoperation of the plant. The book that I'm going to feature today is called Wisdom of Wolves. Now, I was given this book because my favorite animal is a wolf. And if we ever do a video in my office after I clean it up and get the organized piles in some place where nobody can see them, you may get to see the inside of my office, and I have a number of wolf pictures and some artwork for wolves and things like that. So I really like wolves, and it's another reason what intrigued me with the Siberian Huskies that we have for our dog mushing. Even though cats are what we have at home, and Enzo the cat that was on earlier, we don't have any dogs, but I like wolves, and I like the Siberian Husky. So Wisdom of the Wolves. It is leadership lessons from nature. I thought it was excellent. What it does is it compares the wolf family and the lessons learned by the author, who spent many years in the wild observing the wolves, and correlating that not only to families, human families, but to also businesses and the leadership that's necessary in business. So the book is set up that you have several pages about a subject, like this one I turned to is curiosity, and then it has, at the end of the writing on curiosity, it has food for thought. And then the next page, it has questions to ponder. And I just, to give you an example of what this book is like, I'm just going to read this one, and this is in the curiosity section. It's in the food for thought. Curiosity is one of the permanent and certain characteristics of a vivacious mind. So the business phrase is, curious, creative employees often provide their employers more challenges, sometimes translated as difficulties. However, the inquisitive ones also offer greater opportunities for success. Do you play it safe or constantly explore the possibilities and test the limits in your work? Wisdom of Wolves, a comparison of the wolf family to human family and leadership in business. I really enjoyed the book. Again, I like wolves, and you can again go on our website at www.northstaradventure.com. Down at the bottom, we have the books that you can order. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy the book. Thank you. Signing off for this week. I know the owner.